Good morning, friends, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new here, and happy Tuesday. So it is currently Tuesday here in real time. By the time you watch this, it will not be Tuesday. I have started my day. I woke up and took my vitamins and my meds, and I made my protein drink sitting over here next to me. Yesterday I used the Oath Nutrition Frosty Lemonade flavor of protein powder. Today I used the Oath Kiwi Strawberry. And I just don't think Oath Nutrition Clear Whey Protein is for me. I think it's way too sweet as compared to what I like, which is the Isopure Mango Lime. That one is more like a lemonade. These ones are just kind of overpoweringly sweet. I have to water them down quite a bit even to choke them down. So I'm glad I got a sample pack and didn't buy a full container of it beforehand, because that would have been a bummer. But that's the benefit of sample packs, is so that you can try them and see if you like them. So sorry if you like Oath Nutrition. It's just too, maybe if it had been the first one I tried, I would feel differently. But having tried the Isopure Clear Whey Protein, which is linked down in my description box all the time, it's too sweet. And it doesn't mix as well in a shaker cup as the Isopure does. That one mixes a little bit more thoroughly. I actually have to get out my frother for the Oath Nutrition brand and use my frother for it to mix it all up. Otherwise there's like little chunks, which is unappealing. So anyway, that's that. Today is Jackson's Court of Honor Awards night for Trail Life. It's the end of their semester. It's the end of their program year, technically. We go back in August for the new program year. So we have that tonight. He will be getting his awards, and his, for the boys in his age group, he's considered a navigator. They don't wear like vests or pins or anything like that. They don't show their awards in that way. They have what's called a standard, which is a fancy walking stick, and they tack the awards to that. So it's like a big stick, like a ceremonial style stick, and you have little tiny metal awards that you nail into the actual wood of the standard. So he will be getting that tonight. He technically got it he got the standard last week. They prepared the standard so they would be ready for Court of Honor. They got to choose their color of paracord that's wrapped around the handle. He chose like an olive green color, army green, which looked really nice. And they prepared them, and I think tonight they're actually going to do like the ceremonial part of like giving, like the fathers giving them to the kids. I could be completely wrong, but I think there's some sort of ceremony that goes along with receiving their standards officially. So that is tonight. So there's no American Heritage Girls tonight, just the Trail Life Court of Honor. Next Tuesday is Alice's Court of Honor for AHG. And same thing, she'll get all her awards that she's earned this year in recognition. And she's moving from an explorer up to a pioneer, which is like the older girls who wear sashes instead of vests. So she will receive her new sash. And yeah, so it's very exciting. My babies are growing up. And then we will have Tuesday nights free again until the end of August. So that's kind of nice. It's nice to be like involved in these programs throughout the year. Like, we really enjoy our Tuesday nights as a family, leaving the house, going to the meetings. But it's also nice when it comes to an end for a few months and you get a little bit of a break. So we're at that point of the year where it's a sigh of relief to kind of have some room in our schedule again. So that is that. Will is texting me, so I'm going to see what he wants. But I just wanted to open it up, say good morning, tell you about my Oath Nutrition energy, or not, I keep wanting to call it an energy drink. It's not, just protein drink, and I'm gonna have to choke it down because I don't want to waste it. I also mixed in my Ultima Replenish electrolytes into it, which is pink lemonade flavor, which it kind of helped the flavor a little bit actually, because it kind of tamed it down. And I think it leaves a funny aftertaste in my mouth, the Oath does. I hate to be dogging on a product, but I'm here to give you real life, real stuff, and I don't care for it, unfortunately. All right, it is 12:30 and I just made some lunch. I made some chicken wraps. Used 2 of these La Banderita carb counter, 0 net carb, high fiber wraps. A few pieces of this cauliflower real cluckin' chicken. It is regular chicken. The breading is made out of cauliflower, so it's a little bit lower in carbs. And it's spicy. So I've got those on there along with some Spanish style cauliflower rice. So I've got the rice, chicken, and then a little drizzle of the sriracha aioli. That brings me to, for this meal, 32 grams of carbs. Full carbs, not net carbs, because there's a ton of fiber in here. 22 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat, 16 grams of fiber. So 32 minus 16 would give you your net fiber, or net carbs. But I'm going to go ahead and chow down on this and get some computer work done. So I noticed that my appetite is coming back a little bit. This is day 5 of after my injection. I count injection day as day 1, and so this is day 5, and appetite is not as suppressed. It's 2:20 and I'm wanting a snack, so I think I'm gonna have a coconut Built Bar. I'll show you that in just a minute. And I've got some cookie dough flavored ones coming in the mail today. Actually, they're being delivered by Walmart. But they're not here yet, so I'm just gonna have a coconut one because that's what I have on hand. But appetite suppression tends to be strong days 1 through 4, like real strong. And then today I did wake up and wanted lunch, which was a good sign. I mean, fueling my body is a good thing. I don't feel like overly hungry, but feeling a little peckish. So that chocolate Built Bar pick me up will be a good little afternoon snack. And then I'm making tacos for dinner. I'll probably start those in the next hour so that they're ready for whenever anyone wants to eat. Since we're going to be out of the house tonight for the award ceremony, I don't know if will be home in time. It's wanting to focus on my refrigerator. Ooh. I don't know if Will be home in time to eat dinner before we go, but that way I'll be ready for when he gets home. So these are the Built Puffs. I got these from Walmart because they're actually slightly cheaper per bar when you get them from Walmart as compared to on the website, unless you have a coupon code to use on the website. And I talked about in yesterday's video, the best, cheapest, most inexpensive place to get them is from Sam's Club. Sam's Club has a box of 13 for $19.98. Makes them $1.53 per bar, and that's the best price I have found. If you know of something different, drop it in the comments and let me know. But I ordered 2 boxes from Sam's Club yesterday. Hopefully they don't get canceled for being out of stock, because they were in stock and I was gonna order them and then it showed out of stock, and then 20 minutes later they were back in stock. So I placed the order quickly in the hopes that it will be fulfilled. So, snack time. We've got a squirrel and a cardinal and a few other birds at the bird feeder right now. It's a busy happening place. Currently listening to Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. This is a friends to lovers, unexpected, unplanned pregnancy. I'm only 11% in, but it's definitely caught my interest right off the bat. Got 1 pound of ground beef, 90-10 that I'm frying in a pan. Gonna season that with taco seasoning, and then to bulk it up so that way I can make the taco filling stretch further, I usually throw in a package of some sort of rice. I've got the cilantro lime this time, and a can of black beans once the meat is all cooked. And I'll let that simmer for a few minutes, and then we'll be ready for eating whenever we're ready to eat. It's 3:58. We will probably be eating when we get home, I would imagine. So I'll just cover it, and then we can reheat if needed once we get home tonight. Going to enjoy a Retro Vibe Celsius energy drink before we head out for the evening. Hopefully this doesn't keep me up too late tonight. Hey friends, it is 8 o'clock. We are home and it is dinner time. I got a little nauseous in the car. I don't know if it was car sickness or med related, but I'm not super hungry, but know I need to eat. So I've got about just under 5 ounces of the filling mixture for burrito taco night, some pico de gallo, and about half an ounce, I measured so because I'm tracking my protein, of these legendary pizza protein chips. And I'm just gonna use the chips and like dip them into the filling. Yeah. I have mentioned before that yes, I am tracking, not necessarily for calorie reasons, although that's helpful too. I've been coming in under calories daily because I just don't have the appetite. Even today with me having appetite back this morning, by the time evening rolled around, I could totally skip dinner right now and be fine. But I know that I need to eat something because I haven't had much today. So I am tracking so that I can keep track of protein and fiber for the most part. And it's interesting to see how my carb count is. Since I am diabetic, that's why I'm on these medications to begin with. Keeping my diet low carb is helpful. So I've been coming in well under 100 grams of carbs per day. Usually between 40 and 60 total carbs. Net carbs would be even less than that because I do try to eat high fiber options where I can. Like those tortillas I had earlier have super high fiber in them that I had for lunch. Which that lunch was really, really good, by the way. I don't think I came back on and said that. But I use my Net Diary as my app for counting calories and all the other things. So it's similar to my MyFitnessPal, but free. And my MyFitnessPal, I think, changed since the last time I used it years ago. And I didn't like how it was laid out anymore. So I just switched to this one and it works for me. My battery's gonna die. So I'm gonna wrap this up and go eat my dinner. And I just had a delivery from Target because that is the only place I could find these other than Amazon in like a multi-pack. But I have been seeing these all over in the groups I'm in on Facebook and like on my reels, but they're called Drizzleicious. They're mini rice cakes with chia, quinoa, and flax. So I ordered a bunch of them because I can't find them locally. My Walmart doesn't carry them. Even Target doesn't carry them in store. At least mine doesn't. So I ordered them online through Target. So I bulk purchased so they'll last me a while. So I got 2 bags of the s'mores bites, 2 bags of the French toast bites, which is, I'm super excited for that. I love French toast flavor, like maple sort of flavored things. 1 of the cinnamon swirl, and 2 of the birthday cake. And in order to hit the free shipping with a $35 minimum, I added a box of Bear Bells, the peanut butter flavor. I have not tried this one. Hopefully it's good because they're not exactly cheap, but again, just something that my Walmart does. Well, Walmart does carry a few flavors, but again, I needed to hit that 35 minimum because, hello, I'm not paying for shipping unless I have to. I'd rather spend more money on a product than more money on shipping. So anyway, Bear Bells. I forgot to give you my stats for my dinner in case that interests you. So the meat, bean, rice mixture and that serving of chips gives me 26 grams of carbs, total carbs, 25 grams of protein and 10 grams of fat. So for the day, I am sitting at, I'm just going to check my protein for the day, 84 grams of protein for the day. So I still have room. I'm going to try some of those Drizzleicious, which I don't think those are high in protein by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm going to probably try a serving of those later, maybe with caramel yogurt. Sounds good. So that'll give me some more protein, and I'll get to try the French toast Drizzleicious with a caramel oikos, salted caramel oikos yogurt. Yep, yogurt. Sounds good. Alright, late bedtime snack. It's almost 10 o'clock. We just finished watching the most recent episode of The Last of Us, and I am having what I already pre-planned, this salted caramel. Whoop, gonna focus? You can do it. Maybe not. Salted caramel oikos 000 Greek yogurt, and 1 serving of the Drizzleicious French toast bites. I haven't tried it yet. I was going to try one on camera for you. Alright, so French toast bite. Those are really good. It tastes like that French toast cereal. What was that cereal called? French toast cereal? French toast crunch, maybe? Where like the cereal was in the shape of little pieces of toast. That's what it tastes like. It's absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy my little late night snack. I'm gonna close this out so I can edit it while I'm snacking and get it up and uploaded and scheduled for whatever day this one's going up. I think this will be on the 11th. Today is currently, I don't even know what day it is. 8th? 6th. Today is the 6th. So I'm about 5 days ahead of the game. So I can probably skip a day sometime soon, but I just haven't. But thanks for coming on another day of what I eat on GLP-1. In my second week, I take my next injection in 2 days. And like I said, I just noticed the hunger kind of starting to come back today, and it's not even like overpowering. I don't have like, I wasn't having cravings or anything, but I just noticed I wasn't as nauseous this morning during like lunchtime and stuff, so that was nice. But drop a comment, share some love, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.